You don't have to unmute it to play the. You can play the commercial. I mean the intro with the muted. Mute just lets so we don't. They don't hear us. Is it up live? D? Muted.
Welcome to Truth Be Told with T Green, Real Deal, and Coley Cole. Welcome to Truth Be Told with T Green, Real Deal, and Coley Cole. Welcome to Truth Be Told with T Green, Real Deal, and Coley Cole. Welcome to Truth Be Told with T Green, Real Deal, and Coley Cole. Welcome to Truth Be Told with T Green, Real Deal, and Coley Cole. Welcome to Truth Be Told.
We made it. Bro. Let me just start off like this. Let me start.
Okay,
I gotta be
okay.
real with you. I gotta be real with you.
Be real with me, man.
Season 4, bro.
Yeah,
It was alright.
yeah.
It was alright. But what we got for season 5 and what we doing with it, bro? Huh?
Season 5 ain't no jive.
That's what they say.
Yeah, season 5 ain't no jive. That's what the old folks said back in the day. Jive. Yo, man, your
Showing
granny-
your age.
But look, man.
Come on, it's 2023, dog. Don't start the bullshit, man. Already in 23.
Hey, your uncle, your granddaddy never called you a jive turkey back in the days, boy. You a jive turkey.
we got some job turkeys on the show today.
Boy, we got some jive turkeys on the show today, boy.
Check this out, man. We happy to be back, man. It's good. It's good. 2023, Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I mention that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, this your boy Real Deal. I got my boy T Green back.
Yes,
The
sir,
God
man.
Barber.
They call me the God Barber. That's what they call me. I guess because I'm old, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I take it.
Okay.
I take it. My beard a little more whiter this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was darker last season. I'm a little more whiter this
It
season.
look good though, baby.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, though, you keep that up, we gonna make sure we get to the Silver Fox Club. Me and you gonna take some photos though. It's all right though. Hey, check this out. Cole, she ain't here with us tonight, but she, she'll be with us for sure.
She coming back, baby. She
Yeah.
coming back, baby.
And something new this season, big dog.
What we got new, Real?
Man,
got
this season we gonna make sure we put a different twist to it.
Okay.
In the past we've been going 10 episodes per season.
Yeah.
We're gonna change that up. We're gonna change that up. So we're gonna go 5 episodes per season. And we're gonna also have a guest co-host each season, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until, things may happen. We may
Yeah.
find somebody permanent, but until that time, we're gonna do a guest co-host. And for this season,
Who we got, man?
we got my boy.
Who we got?
Huh?
Hey, somebody told me, I don't want to start nothing. Somebody told me he might have been the fastest 40 time in the 941. That was somebody told me
I
now.
heard that, bro.
Somebody told me.
I heard. I did hear that.
I'm finna start so.
Don't start now.
He is the fastest 40 time in the 941. If you got something to say it.
They ain't gonna say it, Green.
They ain't gonna say it.
Because they're gonna have to prove it.
But they ain't gonna be able to prove it now, though.
Check this
It's
out,
too
man.
late. It's too late. He done did it.
We got my boy Fabe Washington.
Fabe, baby.
Fabe.
You hear me? I'm here, baby. I'm here. And yes, I am the fastest 40 time out of 941. Straight like that. Straight like that. Hey, straight like that. Man, bro. This ain't nothing new. I've been saying this since I dropped that 40. Hey, I dropped 429 before anybody was dropping 429. Now it's just the thing to do. You know what I mean? They getting all specialized training and all this. Man, I dropped that natural God-given ability.
No training.
Fabe,
You
Fabe.
know what I
Fabe.
mean? No training like that, Fabe.
Man, not like that. The runner 4-2? Man.
Faye, you ran a
Hey, what Prime say? Hey, you ever heard Prime say, hey, cheated on stretch? Cheated stretch. Hey, I get up and run, man.
Hey, Faye.
That's what I do.
Faye, you ran a 4.2 on the NFL clock.
NFL
Legit.
clock. NFL clock.
You got
I ain't talking about no stopwatch, no microwave timer. No, I'm talking about literally at the combine.
Boy, you got cats in Manatee County, say they ran the 4.2 at the park.
And that's on the
On the grass.
That's on the microwave timer,
Yeah,
man.
that's the
Hey,
house stuff.
well, hey,
Clock,
on their
clock,
homeboy
late.
time.
Yeah,
On their homeboy time.
Hey, your homeboy help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, you two steps in and then they want to start the clock. No, man.
Well,
I did that, bro.
Okay.
Hey, man, listen, man, I'm so happy to have you, man. You accepted the challenge to be on TBT for the next couple weeks, man. So we definitely appreciate having you. And we look forward, man. I know you got a lot to say, boy. You very opinionated.
Yes, sir.
I am very opinionated. And when you called me, it was like I naturally had to accept the gig because just how a year ago when I did an interview with you guys, man, y'all made me just feel at home. So I was like, oh, this gonna be easy. Just filling in for a little bit. Hey, and I'm about that.
That's
We
what's
glad
up,
to have
man.
you, boy. We glad to have you, man.
Well, Green,
Uh-oh.
Fable,
Man,
we just going to go ahead and get into it, man.
Boy, let's get into
Let's
it,
go.
boy.
We ain't going to waste no time.
But don't waste no time,
Because I'm
boy.
tired of how you looking over there, man. Plus, he didn't bring me a jacket.
I'm talking about didn't bring...
He drinking my drink, didn't say thank you. he didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So check this out.
Boy, I can't wait for this guest right here.
Man, they call this guy B. Reed
B. Reed
from Bradenton, Florida.
from the east
Hey, man, let me
side.
tell you how I know this guy, though, man.
Talk to me.
Just to be real.
Talk to me.
Real 1 second. Listen, man. When I got to Southeast, man, as a ninth grader, bro, B. Reed was somebody that I looked up to be real with you. So it's an honor to have B. Reed in the shop today to talk about what he's been doing, and also to find out some little secrets maybe a little bit later. But we got the president and the founder of Florida Elite Football and Cheer Organization in the house.
What up, fellas? What up?
B. Reed in the
What's
house,
up?
baby.
East side, baby, man. Tropicana. Foodland, country store, all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you
Yes,
from?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby.
East side.
Born and raised, born and raised.
Yeah, corner house. Ain't hard to find.
B.
Okay.
B. Reed. What's the name of your neighborhood?
Regional Park. Regional Park.
Right across from the East Braden.
Yeah.
Well, you can smell Tropicana smoke. That smoke.
And that's why,
They
that's
put
why
it
I
out.
ain't get corona. I done swim in public pools and I got all that pollution. I'm good.
Hey, B, man. In high school, man, you rocked the number 7, right?
Yes, sir.
You rocked that number 7.
Yes,
I remember
sir.
you out there, man, with the towel, the long towel, and the number 7, man, wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? B, when you went after that though, what happened?
I went to Marshall after that, played the national championship 1992,
Natty?
Yeah, Natty, dog. First Natty in the 941.
But hey, but
Wait, we got it.
What?
Fave, he said
I thought
first
y'all
Natty.
Googled this stuff before I showed up, bro.
you
Like,
know what?
Wait,
You know what?
no,
B.
that
Reed-
is over there, dog. Hold
B. Reed,
on.
you know what, B.
First
Reed?
Natty?
I ain't want to Google it. I want you to tell it.
yeah,
See, I knew.
First Natty in the 941, man.
Tell them who was on your team.
Troy Brown, 18 years, New England Patriot.
He just about to retire.
Yeah. That was my squad. I ain't do nothing, but I was there.
There
You know what I'm saying?
You was there.
It's all right.
Yes, sir, man.
So B, man, so you was there for what, 4 or 5 years?
Nah, man, I was, I had a little rough rocky road. I was there for
it happened.
2.5,
2.5
possibly
years.
3. When you came to Orlando and y'all played Michigan, right? You're like, yo, what we doing tonight?
Yeah.
You broke curfew that night. That's all I'm saying. Like, I wasn't even supposed to be in Orlando then. But yeah, I was living in Orlando then when my man came played Michigan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the Citrus Bowl.
At the Citrus Bowl.
Yeah.
I remember that, bro. That nigga, he ain't lying, boy.
But hey, one thing about
He
B.
ain't lying.
Reed, B. Reed don't forget nothing now.
I see.
Elephant brain,
But
man.
B. Reed don't forget
Hey,
nothing now.
no paper, no proof.
But look, hey, also now, B. Reed's senior year at Southeast, boy, it's about what, 7 or 8 of y'all went Division I.
Yeah. That was for YouTube and
Yeah.
all the stars and all that. Hey, man, we was deep. First of all, let me pay homage. 85, 88, bro. We studied y'all. And the only thing we wanted to do was go to school. You see what I'm saying? And we seen some cats great that just didn't go to school, and we're like, yo, what they doing that we need to do to get into college?
Right.
We made Southeast have an SAT class. That was one of our periods at Southeast High. They hired the lady. She came and tutored us, and we had 10, 11 D1s off that roster.
On that one team.
On that one team.
On that one team.
That's
Well,
amazing.
man, look, B. Reed, Al Swilly, and my brother Reggie Green, Big Green, used to come visit me at Ed Waters. They junior year in high school, that boy drove up to Ed Waters on my homecoming.
Yeah.
And they got their college experience.
We was in the Apple at
I'm
16.
trying to tell you, man, they got their college experience with me.
Well, you call it the Apple?
But listen,
Oh, that was a club. Coach Crow, love you to death, baby boy. You taught me how to dress and all that good stuff. That's what Reggie probably like about me when he hit the campus.
But listen. No disrespect to my college. I love Ed Waters.
Yeah.
But I told him
Don't come here.
this ain't where y'all going, man.
Right,
Y'all
right.
come up here and visit me, but this ain't the life.
Right,
Y'all boys
right.
going big time.
So they need to get somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. B
Yeah.
mentioned something about, one of the things I liked about him in high school, which he is correct. Now, B used to dress to the T.
Oh, that boy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what type of job your mom and dad. I don't know.
Nah.
All I do know is, boy, this boy was dressing. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here looking at this dude like,
I got something.
how can I be like B? You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I can be like Mike this, baby.
Isn't it?
How can I be like B?
Nah, my mom, she had a good job, but we knew a lady in Sarasota, God rest her soul, Miss Peaches, used to come through with the trash bag full of clothes. That was for me. You know what I'm saying? That was for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what that trash bag.
Yeah, okay.
Man, you know what that trash bag, bro?
You hear me? Man, I'm still about that trash bag life.
Miss Peaches
mean?
is a legend.
Hit
Miss
me
Peaches
up.
was a legend, bro. But yeah, that was my mama running partner.
Okay.
B. Reed said a trash bag
Hey,
full
boy,
of clothes.
we ain't gonna ask.
I couldn't afford no Argyle socks, no rayons. You feel me? So we had them in abundance.
Oh my goodness, man. Well, check this out, man. Talking about abundance. Right now, I think we have an abundance of organizations that's within a
Speak
program.
on it.
So, B, man, because I want to know. When I heard that you were starting the league, I think you started when? In
2014.
2014. And you
Yep.
started with how many teams?
I only had 8 organizations. I had 26 that they was gonna rock with me.
Yeah.
But when it's time to put jump out there on faith, only 8 rock with me.
So, from 2014, how many you currently have now?
Currently we have 48 and counting.
You got what, 48 teams?
No, we got 48 times 5 is how many teams, so that's 200 plus teams.
Organizations.
But we got 48 organizations.
48 organizations?
Yeah.
Over 200 teams?
Yeah.
B. Reed, you started at B. Reed.
Nah, it was me and my team. I might say I here and there, but I got a solid team who stay behind the scenes. I keep my face clean, so they push me out there in front of the public. But the stuff they say, I be really wanting to say it to strike a nerve. But no, I got a good solid team behind me. But like I said, we jumped out there with 8 organizations on faith. You feel me? We was in a situation where I just felt like we can offer more. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to keep beating down a brick wall. I couldn't win, Right. So I was like, yo, hey, bro, we're going to do this. And he was like, let's rock out. My boy Dave McCullough, he said, let's rock out. So that's what we did.
So when you think about, when we came up, it was Pop Warner, right? It was Pop Warner. And Pop Warner is used, bro. I mean, I don't think you at Pop Warner level.
I don't think Pop Warner at our level, though, for real. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, let's talk
What are you?
about
What?
it.
Let's talk about it.
Because
You-
when we say Pop Warner right now, I'm just talking about why Pop Warner. When you think about national,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So right now, you just in the state of Florida.
So you trying to get the play from me? That's what you're really trying to do.
I mean, we truth be told, let's
right.
get in.
Hey, so here's the play, right? So Pop Warner, right? Pop Warner's the standard. No knocking Pop Warner, no nothing. They showed everybody how to do it, but sometimes you gotta evolve. You feel me? So like a lot of rules in Pop Warner, things of that nature, to me as a player, as someone who love the game, it ain't football. You feel me? And not only that, like, yo, you gotta understand what we have done. No sponsorship, no big sponsor, no nothing. Ain't nobody cutting me no check, no Rydell, no nothing. we got it from the mud. So like, you really got to respect what we're doing, because at the end of the day, we building this for us. You feel me? 85% of the league is what? Black or brown, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So why 1% can't be that guy?
Right. Right.
You know, but the bigger thing is like, with Pop Warner, I respect them. I got a lot of friends in Pop Warner, AYF, all these big brands. But when they say, "Oh, we're a national brand," my biggest question is, what you doing locally?
Okay.
What's the grassroots looking like? You see what I'm saying? Bro, all my presidents can call me directly. There ain't no middleman, none of that.
Okay.
You know? So, like, I pride myself on availability.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of these brands, they get so far removed from their product, they don't even know what their product doing.
Okay.
So I stay connected.
Well, B, you know, I coach in your league, so I got a good feel of how the league works. You know what I mean? And you're right. I do think Florida League is a better league than Pop Warner, just because of the talent level and the talent of play. Because this is my first year coaching in the league, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was fun, and it was enjoyable every weekend.
Because it was us.
And not only just us. I don't care if it's them playing too. It's just,
I
want to see good football.
I know what we want.
Yes.
So like, I don't think we're better than Pop Warner. I don't think we're better than any other league. Everybody services somebody, right?
We are better than Pop Warner.
No, I'm not going to say that. In my position, I'm not going to say that.
You can't. I can't.
Oh, well, you're a coach. I'm not going to say that. Because at the end of the day, everybody services somebody, right?
Yeah.
I just got to know my audience. And I got to know what my audience wants. Pop Warner got to know what their audience wants. AYF got to know what their audience wants.
Mid-Florida.
They got to know what their audience want. You know what I'm
You
saying?
take our league right now, and I ain't just
I do
popping
this.
my
I
shit
do
just
this.
to pop my shit. You take
Fake.
our 8, 10, 12, and 14 U's that we had, we'll run them leagues.
Fake.
Wait.
Check
Who
this
are
out.
we? Who are we, Faye? You said my team. Who is?
No, I'm not. I'm talking
He in
about the
Florida.
league right
about
now.
league, okay.
So
the league, the champions out of our league
Yeah.
will run. The
This
other leagues.
is what I will say. If you got a 12 program league, we'll take our top 12, and it'd be tough for you to get a W.
I swear to God.
If you
That's
got
how
if you got a
competitive
20, if you got a 20 league organization, we'll take our top 20. It's gonna be tough for you to get a W. I'm just being solid.
Okay, go ahead.
So this league here, well, I'm gonna tell you, man. First of all, what I want to tell you, B. Reed, by watching you grow up. You know, I see you
Yeah,
grow
you
up
see me from the
boy,
inside.
I'm talking about from the inside, boy. And you know, most of the people in Manatee County, when they think about football, they think about coaching. Either coaching on little league level, coaching on a high school level, or just being a part of football in some sense. But for you to come up with, man, I'm finna be the owner, I'm finna create an organization, a little league organization. Where'd that come from? Cause boy, we didn't think about creating no little league organization. coming up.
maybe a team.
Well, we talking about going to college and playing professional ball.
Well, put it this way. Hold on. I think there's, and I don't know the difference. It's people that think about wanting their own team, right?
Yeah.
Is that considered an organization?
Yeah, that's an
All right,
organization.
Yeah.
but you went beyond that.
A league.
Went beyond.
Yeah, a league.
So
This was talking about a league,
I think my
man.
hand was forced. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you're not happy somewhere, you don't just complain. You take action, right? So I wasn't happy somewhere. I had an organization,
Right.
and I wasn't happy. And I was like, look, man, y'all need to be offering these kids more. You feel me? And I got a lot of pushback from that. And I'm like, well, damn, why are we getting pushback if we servicing kids? So I was like, okay. So that's where you come beating down that brick wall and you say, you know what? I ain't gonna even talk nothing about them. I'm gonna just move. And I moved and I did. I hit the Staples easy button and boop. And that's what it was. So like everybody in this room played ball. Everybody wanted to go to the league. That was the dream.
Right.
But I don't know if that was my calling. You see what I'm saying? Like it's cats in the league that ain't happy. You feel me? So like, I'm at peace with myself. My whole career, bruh, I could be at peace because I was never the best person on my team in no sport. I ain't think he was better than me, but I knew I wasn't the best.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it was like, once my hand got forced, I was like, yo, I'm gonna bet on black. And that's what I did.
But B, was you coaching Little League first before you came up with this idea? Was you a coach first?
Yeah. I was
where you started? I mean, who you coaching with?
Shit. I was coaching in Orlando. I want to see, like, I'm a champion. You feel me? Like, we didn't win that state, but our team is a champion. So I went to Orlando after I was coaching in Orlando. I coached Speedy, Brian Williams from West Orlando Jazz. I coached his brother. We won the city championship. They had won 9 games before that. They was 1-9 before that. We won the championship at Orlando. Then I coached at the Redskins, coaching my son, try to get him a foundation. I was driving, so dedication, don't talk about it. I was driving from Tampa to Sarasota 3 times a week to coach a group of kids when we started the Sarasota Gators.
The Gators, okay. The Gators.
Yes, sir.
The Gators.
You feel me? So, like, I did that, and I would come in my work clothes, my hard bottoms, button down, and slacks, because they see coaching slides all the time.
Yeah.
But they don't never see you coaches like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to change the narrative, dog. We control the narrative, and that's all I'm really trying to do is control the narrative.
Well, B. Reed, I got it.
That was a
I
little
got
deep,
question
but,
for
you know, it's real, though.
No. Hey, get as deep as you want to get, man, but I got a question for you. How did you feel this year? Yes, and I'm going to speak on my team right now, the West Orlando Jags. We won. Obviously, we won the Super Bowl.
Obviously, but go ahead, carry on.
Hey,
Obviously.
we won the Super Bowl and went unscored on, right? B. Reed?
Yes,
Yes. First team ever in your league's history, right?
correct.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna pop my shit. Hey, we earned that, boy. But to see one of your teams make it to the national championship, how did that feel?
Bro, like, y'all don't even know, like, low key, I already knew what the play was, right? So I'm gonna give you a rundown. Pope, my boy Pope, Ed Pollock, he in Atlanta, right? Dream Chasers was begging his kids to play for Dream Chasers. So Pope already been like, man, I ain't finna drive 45 minutes across town in Atlanta traffic to play for a team, and I got a team right here, right? So I already knew in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, Pope, we gonna line up against the Dream Chasers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I had talked to their coach on the phone, and he was like, oh, what team you with? I was like, nah, I got 12 teams going to nationals this year. I got 12.
You did.
And he was like, what you talking about? I say, just like you got Dream Chasers, the 12U, right? I got 12 Dream Chasers going to national. So he was like, oh, yeah? And then, you know, Polk, who Polk is, yeah, man, he Roger Goodell. He run that shit. You know, so like, I ain't on that. But he said something that stuck to me. He say, oh, West Orlando Jazz? Psh, we beat them in the preseason. I say, bruh, you heard what you said. That was preseason, right? He's like, yeah, that ain't nothing.
Did he tell you
And
to score?
hold on.
Did he tell you to score when they beat us though?
Hold on. I'm gonna give you my
Go
side.
ahead. Go ahead.
So,
well, listen.
Yo, hold on. It's 2 in the morning.
Fire me up right now.
Hey, it's 2 in the morning. And, bro, I'm in the trenches with mine, you know what I'm saying? So it's 2 in the morning. We on the phone. Pope got him on speakerphone. He's selling me out. Boo woo. And I was like, bro, that was preseason. He was like, oh, yeah, we beat them in preseason. I said, all right. So when y'all beat them, right?
Yes, Lord.
Polk ain't know.
Yes, Lord.
I call Polk and say, your boy should be in Valdosta right now. Like, on his way back home, you know what I'm saying? Because he done, you know? But nah, bro, like, I love competition. Anybody know anything about me, bro? We play ping pong right now, bro. We gonna play till I win, at least. So, you know, like, building a league was just something that I ain't think about it. It just happened.
Okay. So when you talk about national, right?
Yes.
There's a national team. So are you saying Florida Elite has its own national team, or how does?
No.
Okay.
So our league gets an automatic bid to nationals on every level we win at, right? Okay. So if you win the Florida Elite Super Bowl, you're gonna get an invite. So that should say a lot about our league, right?
So you plugged into that?
No, they plugged into us.
Okay.
He said what he said.
So you win a Super Bowl, you get automatic bid to the
Yeah,
national.
because
It's hard to win the Florida Elite Super Bowl, man. It's hard. It's so many good teams.
listen, in 9 years, T Green, in 9 years, that's 45 champions, right? Mm-hmm. We only got about 8 to 10 that's undefeated from wire to wire. That could put a T-shirt that say 14-0. We got T-shirts that say 11-3. Champions. You feel me? So it's competition. Iron sharpens iron. You know, like win the games that count.
Well, when we gonna get our T-shirt that says
No,
hey,
those
undefeated, unscored on?
Those
Hey,
bro, y'all got plenty of money over there. Those hey, those T-shirts were bought by the organization. Ain't none of them in my locker.
Well, let me ask you, because I heard this because see, you wait. First of all, let me ask you, because I think I heard you say in an interview that you don't really like national.
Yeah, don't.
You don't.
I don't even like BCS.
Why is
I
that?
come from a real format. 1AA. That's the playoffs. Right.
Yeah.
In 1992, you had your winners in each conference, and then you had your highest ranked teams, and it was a 16-man bracket, and you ran the table. I was playing 16 games in 1992.
Okay.
So that's
I got you.
like, so when you look at it on the youth league level, you can't get a true national championship. They don't even play by the same rules. Somebody cutoff date is different than somebody else cutoff date. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it only might affect 2 or 3 kids, but those 2 or 3 kids I might need. So like the national is for hype. And I respect everybody who do nationals. Don't get me wrong, because you get some great teams there. But how can a team go to nationals and then win they league?
Yeah.
well,
So-
I can say this: in 12U, everybody won their league.
But some of the teams in 12, you don't even have a league.
I know.
So-
I know because next year we I don't know what we're doing next year. You know what I mean? But I know we'll be back at nationals next year for 13U. We just trying to figure out: are we gonna play 13U and 14U, or are we gonna just play 13U? You know what I mean? And what do you think about that? The odd age groups.
Hey,
But Florida Elite ain't got nothing to do with nationals, right?
No.
Y'all, that's a whole different
that's-
situation.
that's
That's outside of what y'all got going on.
that's
That's really private, right? That's like
yeah. They ain't got nothing to do with us, but
Okay.
they need us to solidify their nationals.
But
Yeah.
can you answer that question? What do you think about the
I grew up-
odd number
Okay, so
age groups?
last year I had 36 organizations, right?
Yes.
You know how many who could probably fill every level? 4, right? So why would I go to single age?
Okay.
Right? Because now you forcing teams to combine who are rivals and all that. But all us in this room come from a double age format,
Absolutely.
right?
No question.
So what
No
double age teaches you to compete,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
Wait your turn.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's absolutely.
Ain't no soft landing spots, right?
Right.
So boom, come from a double age format. So what's wrong with that?
I don't think it's anything wrong with
You
it.
see
at
what
all.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you don't have the population, see, they look at Miami. In Miami, the difference in Miami and every other area is this. They kids play for Carroll City because they grew up in Carroll City. They don't go cross and play for nobody else. If we 2-8 this year, we better get our shit together so we can be all right next year.
yeah.
The Golden Army pretty fucking good too.
Yeah. So like
pretty
single
good.
single age doesn't benefit because if you beat me real, you beat me this year 28-6, right?
Right.
You add a couple pieces, I add a couple pieces. Same kids move up. Next year, you're gonna beat me 21-17.
Yeah.
And also it's not fair to the kid who's sitting behind the star, right?
Right.
What if I had a growth spurt, but the coach coming in already knowing this is my running back, this is my quarterback. He ain't getting a fair shake.
That's a bad coach. That's a bad coach.
Oh, we got a
At
lot
the
of
end
them.
the day,
We
that's
got
a
a
bad
lot of
coach.
them.
That's a bad coach.
But what I'm saying is this: if it was dual age, maybe that kid gone and I get my time to shine. But if we keep moving up together, I don't care what I do. I might have to change positions.
I feel
when
you.
he should be changing positions.
I feel you. I feel you.
You know,
I feel you. But I will say this: that's a bad coach.
Yeah.
If he's not evaluating
But-
year to year,
Right.
and
we
You can't play no daddy ball.
And,
now.
no, in youth sports, we got bad coaching staffs, right? Because Fabe, I'm gonna put you on my staff. Dill, I'm gonna put you on T Green, I'm put you on my staff because you got a dominant kid. You bring no value to the coaching part
What
of it.
did I just say? No daddy ball will be played.
Daddy
no
ball,
daddy ball will be played.
but that daddy ball, that's a subject I want to
take
touch
your
on.
kid, take your kid, and y'all go play daddy ball.
So no. Daddy ball is this. Daddy ball is this. If real, you work the ball, you and T Green grind it all the way to the 20, right?
Yep.
And I put my son in and get him 4 straight touches and he don't get to the paint, right?
Right.
That's daddy ball. But daddy ball isn't when you got the best kid on the team, and if any coach was coaching that team, he'll be giving your son the ball. That's not daddy ball.
1,000%
But
correct.
hold on.
1,000%
You
correct.
heard fathers who coaching their kid, and their kid is like that for real.
That's not what I'm saying.
But
though.
they use
I'm
that term
called-
so loosely.
No, it ain't loose with me.
'Cause you know the
When
game.
Your son
'Cause
is
you know the
sorry
game.
as hell, and he playing in front of a better player. That's daddy ball. That's daddy ball.
Because you know the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people with a whistle don't know the game.
Like,
feel
bruh, no, hey, if you got the best child on the team and you just so
Right.
happen to be the coach, bro,
I coach-
that ain't daddy ball.
First of all, everybody on the sideline should feel like a head coach. Real spill. I coached with Rashad Jones. You know Rashad.
Yeah.
I was a defensive coordinator. He was the OC. He was the head coach. You wouldn't be able to tell that if you was in the stands, because that's how we operated.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we talk football daily. We build our playbook together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a difference, you know.
And
with that.
and it's kind of the same thing you saying, like with our coaching staff at the West Orlando Jags. Everybody wear that hat. Like, bruh, we all got input on everything. It's like, yes, Josh is the head coach. But man, Josh listen to everybody. Tate is the defensive coordinator. Man, Tate come to me at half fade.
Tay ain't doing
Give me
shit,
something.
man. Y'all got
Hey.
the most dominant team. He ain't doing nothing. He
Chill
just-
out, bro.
Hey,
You-
hey,
chill out.
Hey, line up, run to the ball when they
Chill out.
snap it. Oh,
Chill out. We ain't finna do that now. We ain't finna do
Now,
that.
Tay know I rock with it, but he know he ain't doing shit.
Hey, boy, you crazy.
When you on the
that
side, when you on the sideline with slides, you ain't doing nothing.
bro. And I be telling him, man, put on some sneakers, man.
Hey, you know
Put on
what?
some
This
sneakers.
is what I'm talking about.
I'm glad y'all bringing this up, man.
What I'm talking about.
The dress code on the sideline.
Oh.
B,
Hey,
B.
are we not the most professional team in your league? 12U.
No, I
I ain't
got-
talking about. We come in khakis and
Yeah.
Hey, we come in khakis and shirts. Hey, we don't come in the hip hop gear that
Hey,
every other team come
So
in.
B Reed, the format. How did you come up with your format? Because a lot of these kids, but they love when it's time for the doggone
ESPYs?
ESPYs.
Yeah.
So you came up with that format from the college background.
Right, I'm
See,
trying to-
that's sweet right there.
I'm
B.
trying to get
Now,
it-
that's sweet. Them kids be ready for that.
Deal, did you come?
I did.
Hey,
Did you come?
I can't.
We don't cut a corner, bro. Like we
be
spend.
sharp.
B, can I ask you a question? Did my kids put that shit on this year? What them boys was sharp? What?
Right.
Them boys was sharp.
Back to the scheduled program.
So
let me-
Hey, B. Wait, can I?
Go ahead, real. Go ahead, real.
Y'all talking about dress code, man. I just gotta say one thing about dress code.
Yo,
Oh no.
Can we ban short sets?
Oh no.
no,
Check it out.
Can we?
see,
Can we?
that's
ban
what every
short sets?
other
no,
team
no.
wears.
But-
We don't wear that, bro.
Short sets need to go, man.
Hey,
We
Pete-
don't wear that.
Hey,
We don't wear
deal. Peak
We look
game.
like a professional team out there.
Peak game. We the only one probably in.
Boo, you came to.
We
You
probably.
don't even supposed to be here.
We probably. We probably the only ones in their rule book, right?
Yeah.
Saying the coaching staff has to look the same, right? Meaning 12U, 14U, 10U can all look different. But if you're on the 12U staff, all y'all need to look uniform. You feel me?
Yes.
I get you with the banding of
the
the,
short
but it's hot. We in Florida, and
We come in
bro,
khakis.
like, hey,
We come in
hey,
khakis.
you gotta crawl before you can walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, once I get under that,
right,
ain't no white tees and white
Khakis and
beetles, none of that
polos.
shit. Nah, we ain't rocking like
West
that.
Orlando Jags 12U, we come in khakis and polos. That's how we come.
Well, let's get
You
that.
ain't finna see that sweatsuit or that short set that they be wearing.
Hey, look.
No, we don't wear that. We don't
But
wear
since
that.
we on these
At
coaches,
all.
man.
Yes, sir.
In your league.
Yes, sir.
In your league.
Yes, sir.
Do you do background check? Because I'm telling you
Yeah,
now, I know
absolutely.
y'all been watching Little League stuff on
So-
YouTube.
so-
all these
Absolutely.
coaches fight,
T-
they shooting and all that.
T-
Do you do a background check? They
T-
told this is what they tell me now.
T Green.
I'm gonna tell you, hold on.
Oh, go
Let
ahead.
me get it out. You know, I'm a barber now. I hear a whole lot of
Alright.
stuff
Hey,
in the barber
man.
shop.
He just
They
kicked
tell
the team
me.
out this year.
They tell me Pop Warner is Hollywood. Florida Elite is gutter.
See, whoever told you that's a damn lie. Let's understand that, right? We're not gutter. We just second chance opportunity, right? So, boom. If a man, first of all, I work in corporate America. Been in corporate America 20 plus years, right? Everybody don't look good on paper, but that might be your best coach. You feel me? So how you punish a man for something he did 15 years ago, right? But he can pay taxes, he can vote, he can do all this other stuff, but he can't coach Little League football. He got a testimony, right? So what we do, we run a level 2 background check, Parks and Rec's the highest on the totem pole, and you might get flagged, right? And we go to your president and be like, yo, T Green got flagged. Your president has an opportunity to write a character letter about you. Because why are we still punishing this man for something he did in 1998? You feel me?
Yeah.
So if your president feels comfortable writing a character letter about you, he or she presents that to the board. And we take that person's word because that's who's working with you every day. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side of that, some organizations, if you don't look good on paper, you don't get an opportunity. Some organizations, you go to trial twice. You went to trial for what you got charged with, and now you saying I want to coach, and you standing right in front of the Saints, and they gonna determine your faith. Nobody shouldn't have that type of power. Who your best coaches? The ones who done been through something, right?
Yeah.
Who got a testimony, right? Like legit, don't do that because I did that and I was that nigga. I can say that? Oh.
Ninja.
Bleep that. But I was that guy, but I did this. Don't do that, bruh. I got you legit. You ain't got to do that. Them the best coaches. The Coach Perry's who used to put 30 on the back. What was Coach Perry? What was his record? You don't know.
Yeah.
All you know, he was a good coach, and he took care of everybody, right or wrong. That's all I'm saying. Like, long as you don't display your past when you in that rectangle, we good.
You know, because Little League is where it started, man, when you talking about football, man. And the start of a child life in football is the most important part of his football career. So a lot of times, that's why I asked you about background checks, man, because, you know, we see a lot of stuff on YouTube, boy. Some of these coaches be rough, man.
And guess
be
what
rough,
they do?
man.
Guess
They
what
be-
they do? What I do with them?
Get him out of there. You get
Straight
him
up,
out
the
of there.
whole org.
Yeah, the whole organization gone.
Yeah.
Like if it comes down to that, like where, bro, it's the safety of these kids first and foremost,
Yeah,
bro.
right. Yeah.
So if we got a situation where it's last season, had to get a team out of there. It
Out
was
of
just I'm not gonna say the team name, but hey, you just had to get them. That organization had to leave. man.
Not only that, T Green, you talk about background checks, right? We worry about safety of the kids, right? You know we the only organization that you have to have 2 police officers at your game and an armed security guard at your game to warn everybody who come in. So if we really talking about safety of the kids, are we talking about safety of the kids at practice? Or we talking about safety of the kids on Saturday too?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you can't control who comes to your game. You can control who comes to your practice.
Absolutely be read.
So-
And we went through a situation with this right here. You know what I mean? One of the biggest games of the year in Florida Elite was finna happen. You know what I mean? Our 12U West Orlando Jags team versus Orlando Outlaws was about to play, and foolishness happened
And
during the regular season. Thank you that the football gods made it happen. We played in the Super Bowl, and it was an amazing game. Nothing happened.
he low key
like
beating his chest. But go
no,
ahead.
no,
carry on.
I'm not. No, I'm not, because I actually respect that organization.
No.
Hey, bro, they got some dogs over there. That was a damn good football team. You know what I mean? We just got more dogs than them. And I think we're better coaches too. We have more coaches also. Like they got like 4 coaches over there. We got a staff of like 12
Oh
coaches.
shit! Well, y'all got too many badges. We're gonna have to look into that. Go
No,
ahead.
hey,
Go ahead,
how
dude.
we got
Go
too many
ahead, dude. Yeah, don't worry about it. It ain't 12.
So what so
Wait.
What we? Oh, so we doing something illegal?
Yeah, we might have to Reggie Bush you.
Wait. Hey, B. You know everything that go on TBT is on the record now.
It's on the record. It's on the record.
Hey, what? Hey,
So what do it take to get a team like? See, like the Trojans. They coming. They say they coming this year. They coming to what? Florida Elite. I don't know. Were they already in Florida Elite?
Yeah, they were in Florida League.
So now they back.
Yeah, they back.
Okay.
They start during the COVID season.
Okay. So the Pride is the Pride still in the league?
They still in Florida League.
It's still in Florida League. So we're gonna have 2 Palmetto teams going at it.
Hey, you gotta fill 5 levels.
Hey, why?
That's the key. Like you gotta fill 6, 8, 10, 12, and we don't in 14. We don't call them 6, 8, 10, 12. That's some national shit.
Yeah.
We group them rookies, freshmen,
you do.
sophomores, juniors,
Okay.
seniors. Because of my experience at college, when I got to college, a girl said, "What's your classification?" I said, "Single." Like,
Wait.
Man, this man wild, man.
no, this real. This real.
This man wild.
What did you
Bro,
say?
did you know your classification?
Wait.
Yes, I'm a freshman.
I didn't know that. Well, I guess I was on some player shit back then. I ain't know that.
Hold on, B, what you saying, B? That
Single. What's up?
This man said single.
I'm gonna say my campaign was
So I'm trying to incorporate the student athlete, you know, so they don't look like me. I did bagger, but I'm just saying, like,
You see what we dealing with? You see what we dealing with?
So B, what do it take? Say I want to start
Oh my goodness.
an organization. What do it take? What do I need to
I'm
do
gonna shoot your application.
to get down with Florida Elite? What
I'm
I need to do?
gonna shoot your application. You're gonna fill it out. We're gonna come meet with your board. We're gonna have a meeting, and we gotta mesh, right? Because at the end of the day, what happens is this: Florida Elite, people look at the football stuff. We demand a lot, like from leadership. So all y'all who out there disrespecting y'all president and all that, y'all need to stop because we demand a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be a good fit. If I sit here and I talk to somebody and they be like, "Yeah, man, you know what I mean? You know, we want to play some football, whoop, whoop, whoop." But you get a 10-game schedule anywhere. You feel me? So like, I would refer you somewhere else if that's your if that's all you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game is just a vessel, bro. Like the game is just like the grab. If I told you I can get 8,000 kids and I can't get them to say, "Hey, we're gonna talk about academics," right? But I can get 8,000 and say we're gonna talk about football, right?
Hey, B. Reed.
And then when I get them there,
Hey,
and this is other
B.
shit
Reed,
y'all
I
gonna
don't want
learn.
to cut you
All
off
day.
real quick. I don't want to really cut you off, but hey, we've been talking about this football thing, right? You know, Florida Elite football. Who took home all the trophies in cheerleading? West Orlando Jags.
God damn, boy.
Hey, Ashby, hey, no, Pete Game, right? Pete Game, y'all got a great organization, right?
Absolutely, I know.
So y'all,
But-
y'all organization new? Y'all new in the league?
We're very new. We 3 years. We 3 years
But
old.
listen,
How
listen,
long
hold
Florida
on.
Elite been going on?
Since 2014. But what I told KJ and I tell everybody, it's about longevity, right?
Absolutely.
You come in, you have 4. Okay, KJ didn't tell you this part, did he? Before you was coaching, right? They had 4 come to the AFC Championship, right? Only 1 made it to the Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? So like, he hasn't done. I mean, he's done a lot,
In 3 years, he's done a lot.
and that's my dog. He's done a lot, but success is measured over a period of time.
Absolutely. That's why I.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
think
anybody-
y'all best team is the Outlaws. Hey, like,
Anybody can
that's
be.
y'all best team.
And no knock on West Orlando because I feel they're a great organization. But when I say this, it's like what they've done. People have done that prior to them. They just don't know that.
but
Cheerleading, Osceola cheerleader was.
I just put on record. Ain't nobody did what we did.
What you mean?
We went 12-0, unscored on.
You're talking about one team. You're right.
yes.
You're the
Yes.
first. You're the first.
We
You're
the first
to do that.
Hey, we need a plaque or something for that.
From the organization.
From the organization.
From
From
the
B.
league.
Reggie, you got a
we need
question?
a plaque or something.
I do got something.
Yeah, come on, Reggie, because you know this is not aired in Orlando, but it's not based in Orlando. Like we gonna keep it a buck.
So you
No,
have,
but West Orlando Jazz, they like that.
so you have organizations that stretch from where?
Naples
Naples
to Ocala,
to Ocala. All right.
and I can't drop that. DJ Clue, yeah, I can't drop,
Okay,
but
all right,
yeah.
don't count.
It's gonna have something to shake them up a little bit.
What? Please!
So let me
Everybody come to Florida Elite. They say they want to smoke until they start coughing.
Hey, and who gonna give him a cold? B. Reed, who gonna give him a cold?
Deal.
He know.
So
But we the best thing over there
we
smoking.
stretching from Naples to all the way to Ocala. We don't know where the other team coming from. Where they coming?
Bring their ass
So
on.
I know you're discussing a state series.
Man, I can't even talk to you offline, boy. You go ahead, carry on.
Come on,
Carry
let's
on.
talk.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, carry on.
Discussing
Carry
a
on.
state series. So just right now, I mean, what do you mean by a state series? What are you talking about?
Yo, like Florida to Mecca, right?
Yeah.
Who cares about a national championship if you can't win a state? You feel me? So like my man, hey, this is my this.
So, but be
this-
real.
hold on,
But be real.
hold on,
No,
Faye, elders, but hey, hey,
You got it. You got it.
but here's the deal, right? And I be like trying to hold on to stuff because I want. But everybody who's trying to hear me and then that ain't their vision, so they can't execute it. You know what I'm saying? So I can give you everything. I give you my playbook. You don't know what I'm called to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
So like
Nah, that's real shit right there.
state championship, man. That's what it's about, right?
But be real.
We gonna treat it right. Jerseys for the winning team for the next season. Come back, defend your championship for free. Rings, everything.
Okay.
Like
But be real. Hey, let's keep it a buck right now. Hey, and I ain't talking about the West Orlando Jags organization. Let's do this state championship thing.
it's
Who
done.
the hell was gonna beat us in 12U?
He's not talking about West Orlando, right? But he's bringing West Orlando into the
I'm bringing the
Hey, who?
Hey, how you say the juniors? The juniors.
Yeah.
Who was gonna beat them juniors? Name one team in this fucking state. Oh, that shit from Fort Lauderdale? No, sir.
Hey,
Ain't
man.
nothing out of Dade
Hey.
County was gonna beat us.
Hey,
We went down there and beat them.
Babe, you will get your opportunity to coach in a state championship in 2023.
We're gonna leave right.
Yes,
We
sir.
got one more question.
Yes, sir.
We got to move
Hey,
on. We
man.
got to move on.
Yes, sir.
But hey, no, you know what though? I'm gonna tell you what's popping right here in Manatee County with this high school football. And what I'm about to say, I'm finna relate it back to Little League. You know, it hasn't been a state championship in 9-4-1 in a while.
Well, not for one. Cause Venice, but
Manatee County right here.
That's like
When the last
count your boy them up I-4, 8 miles up I-4 calling that's
Yeah.
Hillsboro.
Let's
That
say,
ain't Hillsboro.
let's say in Manatee
Oh, it
County.
ain't Hillsboro.
Let's say in Manatee County, right?
I know it is, but it ain't. It's just like Venice ain't Sarasota.
Yeah, just let's say in Manatee County. It hasn't been a state championship in Manatee County. But when the last time a Little League team in Manatee County won a Super Bowl?
When you say Manatee, you saying Sarasota or Manatee?
Sarasota, man.
Sarasota won last year.
Not even Sarasota.
Sarasota won. No,
I know
last
Sarasota.
year,
I heard they just won.
2022.
I heard one day Sarasota team just won, right?
14
I'm talking about
was
here.
a beast.
Here in Paramount Brady.
Broncos played this year in the Division II Super Bowl.
That ain't no Super
saying,
Bowl,
did it
bro.
win?
What you mean?
That ain't no Super Bowl.
What
We ain't
you
finna
mean?
do that. You ain't finna
Hold on.
tarnish
It's
my
a-
Super
it's
Bowl
a-
by with my Division II Super Bowls.
But it's
bro.
a classification, bro. It's just like high school.
No.
So if you're the one to, if
No,
you're the one to stay
bro.
at 4A,
No.
you saying the nigga who at
You
8A
got
can
a
say
good enough
he ain't
trophy.
win no state.
You got a good enough trophy.
Well, let's do this. How do the league classify Division II, Division I? How you place that?
So we look at the organization as a whole, right? And the key to longevity as a league is reduce the turnover, right? Okay. So who's going to look for another league? The people who not really at the top, right? Right. So we got cats like him, West Orlando, all that, right? So they don't want to hear that because that ain't relevant to them. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're going to start looking for other leagues, right? So we created a Division II just based on solely trying to stop the turnover in youth little league. Okay. Right. That was a horrible English, but anyway, so we want to stop the turnover and give them a chance to compete in their respective divisions, right? They still play D1 competition, right?
Yeah.
But what happens there, if you start an organization and I got an organization and I'm D1, right? And you're D1, right? And we're going 7-3 and you going 2-8, you might have a group of 5 kids that I'm gonna be plucking them from. I'm gonna pluck from you every year, right? Because you 2-8, we 7-3, we 8-2, right? But when it goes to D1, D2, now you might be I might be 7-3, and I might be home.
Right. Right.
And you might be 6-4 and in the playoffs. So you keep that group of kids together, and you're able to build around them. That stops the turnover because they're tasting success.
Was this
So
the first
that was the point I was trying to make. I was trying to make a point for like I just feel like it started from the youth. Okay. I just feel like it hasn't been a state championship in Manatee County in a while because it hasn't been a Super Bowl champion in our little leagues.
But
because you start out as a winner, if you winning from a child, that gonna carry on. Them group of kids carry on.
But they go their separate ways when they get to high school.
They do go their separate ways. But think about the ones that let's go back to the Broncos. I mean the Manatee Mustangs Mustangs when they won. I think they won their national championship in 2005. Some of those group of kids went on to high school and they won, like Ace, Mike Blakely and all those guys.
But you know, amazing team.
Even when we was playing for the Manatee Broncos back in the days, we went undefeated. We laid on in high school, went to state and all that.
It comes back to iron sharpens iron, right? What we have right now is parents looking for a soft landing spot for their kids.
Yeah.
Right? And they're not getting iron work. If you getting iron work, you're going to be all right wherever you go. You see what I'm saying? So, like, all us ain't go to the same high schools, but the high school down the street, around the corner went to state. Y'all went to state. You feel me? But y'all played on the same youth league team. But they knew what iron felt like. A lot of these kids don't know what iron feel like. You know what I'm saying? So when your practice is harder than your game, then you know you got you something. I don't care where you go.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Well, great. I mean, let me do this. Let's take a little quick break because I got something to ask you on the flip side of this real quick. All right. So for a quick break, real quick, we'll be right back. What's up, man? It's your boy Real Deal, man. We just want to interrupt real quick to tell you guys that you guys got to make sure you follow us. We just getting back on air. We trying to do this season 5 big and better this year. But Green, we got Truth Be Told.
Got Truth Be Told, Facebook.
Facebook, okay.
What else? YouTube. Okay. Man, then they got some thing called the stars, man. They say you hit them stars, man, on Facebook, man, and support us like that, man. So, we need some support, man. Because I'm a star, you a star. So support us, man.
Man, my boy Fabe is a star too, right, Fabe?
I once was a star, and yes, support us.
Yes, sir, baby. Support us, baby. We back, man. We back. Let's do this, baby.
So, man, check this out. You guys make sure you hit that bell to notification so that you guys don't miss any episode. We back to the regular performance on Truth Be Told.
There it is, baby.
What?
All right, we back. Faye, we back, baby.
We bite.
We back.
You recording that real quick.
We bite.
Hey, but B, real quick, man. I want to just commend you for the league of actually bringing that into play with the Division I, Division II. My kids was in with Palmetto Pride this past year and couple years, and we felt like we had a better opportunity to make it to the Super Bowl, where people like Fade ain't giving us no break. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But I wanna
hey,
commend
we
you
ain't got
for
no
doing
let up over
that.
here.
I want to commend you for doing that because I'm pretty sure not only the Palmetto Pride appreciate that, but there's other organizations that appreciate that. as well.
Some people come from small pockets, right?
Right.
You know, your population kind of dictates what the talent pool is gonna be like sometimes. And that's to say, guess what? We have the Elite Bowl at the end of the year. If you got the best 12U team, regardless of classification, y'all get to play. Right. It didn't happen this year because of national and the other thing. Baby, y'all would have won. But what I'm saying is, prime example, the 6U champion who beat the Pride in the championship game, right?
Right.
They lost by 1 point to both of the 6U teams that was in the Super Bowl in D1.
See,
Right?
That's
So-
tough,
so-
man.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
that's a
So
bad
like,
break right there.
so like here it is, right? You're saying basically you can have the best 8U team and be in D2, but your organization as a whole may not be a D1 caliber
That's where it
organization.
comes
So
from.
we're trying to
I didn't
build
know that.
confidence. We're trying to
didn't know
build
that.
confidence where everybody get a bite at the apple. And what we do, and you came to the ESPYs, and I appreciate that you came.
Absolutely.
We don't cheat nobody. You in D1, D2, bro, your jury, your rocks, your trophies the same.
They the same.
You feel me?
They the same.
Like we ain't trying to say, oh,
Who won all them
we ain't trying to
awards in the
say
ESPYs?
you D1 and you
So,
D2.
well, I'm lost. So is it a drop off of talent like that
No.
from D1, D2? I mean, how y'all determine what team go D1?
He said
and what team go
organizational-wise.
D2. Like,
It got to be a whole organization.
what I'm saying is it?
It's not. I would say
It's not a team.
Like when he said
Like
okay,
with us,
I give you a prime
12U,
example.
Think about if my
what 12U
12U
do you want?
a national team, but say if all the rest of our teams was just ass,
there'll
we
be
would be a
D2.
D2 team.
There'll be a D2 organization.
We'll be a D2
Yeah.
organization.
And I don't like to use ass, but Fave. That's
I
his
said what
term.
I said.
That's his turn. But it's
I
like
ain't know
this.
anything about
It's like
D1,
this.
D2.
It's like this, right? The population, right? Say Robonia starts a team, right?
Okay.
And only the kids in Robonia play for that team, right?
Right.
You might have a
ain't
good
gonna work.
8U group, right? But the other groups may be struggling. They may not have numbers. They may not, you
Don't
know.
have no people.
But then they go play Orlando, and they shouldn't be in the same classification. It's just like the muck, right? In high school, let's take it to high school.
Yeah.
The muck, the population determines the classification, right?
Yeah.
That don't mean they ain't good. That just mean they have less selection to choose from.
Right.
Oh, see, I didn't know anything about
Hey,
D2.
but you know, it's
Literally, I
you know,
ain't know
like everybody else run their league as a corporation. I'm a football head. I'm a junkie. I study this. You know what I'm saying? Like when people saying single age, I was like, man, I ain't finna do single age. But I went and looked at our books and I was like, yo, if I did single age last year, how many teams could do it?
Right.
And I looked at the age cutoff. I looked at all that. I was like, that wouldn't have worked.
Right.
That's good.
I don't
B.
follow the fad though. You know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell you
saying?
right now, B. I'm gonna give you your flowers right now while I'm looking at you, man. Boy, it's big what you doing, man. For me,
No
I
question.
tell you that.
No
for
question.
me, watching you grow up,
You
in
big
Big
bruh.
Green,
You
you
big
in Big
bruh.
Green at the crib.
Bro, you 10-yard fight. You
Oh,
know what I'm
trying to
saying?
tell
Like,
you, man. And for you to come up with an organization like this, man, Florida Elite, and you got 48
it,
organizations.
it comes from really, bro, like
That's
just
big,
being
man.
humble and just knowing, like, you ever went to a camp when you was in high school? We ain't never do that, right? But then I go off to school and all these cats got camps. I'm like, damn, bro, if we would have had that, who would?
Yeah.
Cause I'm here with you.
Yeah.
And you supposed to be your man, and you put your highlight tape in. I'm like, pfft, you might not have started. Like real spill. Like
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Right.
like my end goal is to teach the kids how to use the game. Don't let the game use them. You feel me? You got a talent, bruh. Like we got to get you to school.
Hey, B. Reed.
Then once we get you to school, then you surround yourself with people who really got that dream, right? Cause a formula's already been put in place. You play Friday, you play Saturday, you play Sunday. You're not gonna skip any of those steps. But us as adults, we put so much emphasis on winning,
Yeah.
right? And that's why we got these super teams, and we got all this going on, right?
Let's talk about that.
But at the end of the day,
I
I want a kid to be 1-99.
Hey, can
Just
I-
win at life.
they talking in the shop,
B.
but they talking about
B.
Little League got a transfer portal.
Oh yeah,
They're
you know.
doing transfer portal like in college and
Yeah,
stuff, man.
hey, you know.
Let's talk about that, man. There's a whole lot of talk being in the shop,
So-
boy. But these people out here recruiting, boy. Talk about recruitment in Little League, baby.
Hey,
People
so
getting paid in Little League, NIL deals in Little League.
I'm gonna go on record to say
They
this.
getting hot sausages. in
Yeah, y'all want the sauce? Y'all want
Yes,
the sauce?
we want the sauce.
All right, check this out.
Talk.
I can say for Florida Elite, right? We're gonna be the first little league in the next couple of years to pay kids for their name, image, and likeness.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Man, pop
and,
your
and,
shit.
and hold on.
Yes,
And
sir.
that don't mean financial, right? What that means is we're looking to do some things where your mama ain't got to buy them cleats this year because we got this contract in place and you got to do this in school, this in
Yes.
school, this in school, da da da. You know what that does? That teaches them contractual obligations, right?
And it takes a burden off
Right?
the parents.
And it takes a burden off the parents. So you got two things going. You got the kid saying, I want them cams. You got the parents saying, you better do what you're supposed to do to get them cams.
Yeah.
Right? And he knows the responsibility. Fast forward that to when he's 25 and he in the league. We don't have Antonio Browns. Because no knock on Antonio Brown, but this is the first time he ever been in a contract.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If you get in a contract at 9, you understand what it's about when you're 20.
Right. Right. I like it.
But do you have a certain? You have to have a certain GPA to play in Florida Elite.
No, you don't. And you know why? Because
Do
guess
you
what?
think you need to have one?
No,
our
I
team,
don't.
we do.
But on your team, but let me do I feel you need one, right? I don't. You know why? Because if a kid doesn't have a 2.0 GPA, right? And you say you can't play this year, how's he going to obtain a 2.0 GPA? What we do need to do is a kid is not hitting the books. He's not hitting the mark. As an organization, you should provide the avenues for that kid to be successful. That's why I say Florida Elite requires a lot. Because that tutoring program, all this difference. Bruh, if you ain't got 2.0 and I say you can't play, what you gonna do? You gonna just go out there, you gonna be at the park shooting, you still ain't gonna have a 2.0 next year. That's no motivation.
You know, you have some. The reason I brought that up because you have some kids. They say they ineligible to play high school ball. Okay, what's the age limit for Florida Elite? You can
14.
play 14.
You got ninth graders over there.
So that's ninth grade.
You can be a
So if you ineligible to play your freshman year in high school, would you let
that's
them
bad.
play in Florida Elite?
Yeah.
So they can be ineligible in high school and still
You know
play in
why?
Florida Elite.
Because that falls on parents, that falls on presidents, that falls on anybody, coaches. Y'all need to provide avenues for these kids to get the mark. Guess what? That kid might have came out of the womb as a C student.
But I say this.
How does he change that without the help of adults?
Green? There's no ninth grader in the world ineligible when they get to ninth grade. When does football season start?
Yeah, football season starting what?
But I see what you're saying.
As soon as you step down, them toes step down in high school, that's football season. You're not ineligible. It's up to you to play high school or play youth league. Hey, and whatever you do, hey, make it the best for your future. You know what I mean? But, bro, if you can't get a 2.0, I'm going to need you to come here. I do this all the time.
Here's
Hey,
the key,
come
though.
here.
Yeah.
You say
Come
come to you, right?
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
He ain't
And
throwing
no,
to the wayside, though.
Hell no.
Okay.
And you going to still practice every day, but you ain't playing one down in these games at all.
But
You're going to practice every day.
but that's needed, right? My son, every kid set their bar, right? If you got a 7-year-old kid, you know what their bar is based on their 7-year-old academic standards. It's either A, B, all S's, whatever the case may be, right? So as a parent, my son was slipping. We not rocking like that.
At all.
I put his progress report on the back of his jersey. Went to the game. Stand on the sideline. Everybody walk by, they looking. They look, why you ain't playing? Be proud of your shit. If you gonna fuck up, be proud of it.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Hey,
Be proud of it.
be proud of that.
Yeah.
Cause that ain't the bar you set for yourself. That ain't set the bar you did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
See, like I'm from the old school. Like my granddad was coming to Southeast game whether I was on the field or not. He ain't coming to no practice arguing with no coach, telling the coach what the hell to do. He ain't doing none of that.
A lot of that's going on now, man. But you know that old school.
That's soft ass coaching though.
know that old
Real
school-
Smith, take
that-
your son somewhere. If you bring him 3 days a week to me for 2 hours, I can win 9 games and we lose a 10th game and you.
You see that old school,
Damn,
old school
bruh.
flavor. They don't like that old school flavor nowadays. You know, because parents
Bro,
don't want people talk
it's
to
a
their
soft
kids like that.
generation.
I
You know,
can't.
yeah.
It's a soft generation.
You can't talk to these kids like they talked to us back in the day.
Why
At all,
not?
you know?
Why not?
At all.
Well, see, here's the problem.
How the system
Here's the
is
problem. No, it's the system in your 4 walls, right? Here's the problem. Me and folk talk about this all the time. We want our kids to have that East Bradenton edge, but we in the suburbs. Like Pope, we got to pick our poison.
Nah, bro.
No.
bro.
Listen, hear me out.
I ain't
Hear
do
me
that.
out.
Let's go to
Hear me out.
But I ain't do this. I ain't do this for them to live in the hood either, though.
No.
I ain't
That's
do this
why I
for
say
them to
hear
live in
me
the
out.
hood.
That's why I say hear me out. We want the you ain't hurt, get up, but we live out here, right?
Yeah.
So we can't expect them to be like we were when we changed the environment. We have to teach them that part.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got to teach them that
right
part.
on that part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we battle with that because you want him to be cut a certain way, but then you don't want to
then
put
we-
him in
we
that.
move him out of the environment
But
that
guess
made
what?
us that way.
We want a
Yes.
better. Our goal is
Hey,
our
but
goal is
we
to
all
better
do.
every generation, right? Our goal is to better every generation, right? But sometimes we got to sit back and we got to say, what was wrong with the way I was raised? What was wrong with it? You got your ass beat. You wiped them tears. You got your ass up. You did what you're supposed to do. We don't even want to touch it. I'm speaking from me.
Shit.
My 12-year-old ain't been touched. Nigga, if I raised my voice at him, he crushed.
Ashley Lundy, she
Yeah.
done got
But my
her ass
27-year-old, he done been, because I was a younger parent then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like we got to get them the tools to be successful. We got to put certain things in their toolbox. Sometimes we got to drop them off and don't even call their cell phone and check on them. See how you survive.
Yeah, it's a rough situation now, boy.
I figured that out. It's so funny because, but I was fighting that same situation. Like, God darn, man, what's up? I'm moved out to here in Ruskin. They don't go outside and play with nobody. It ain't
Yeah.
nobody to play with.
But people say, oh, they got all this computer stuff.
Yeah.
That's a cop out. And I said the same thing. Then I had to think. We had Atari,
Yep.
ColecoVision,
Yep.
Intellivision, Sega,
Yep.
Nintendo. We had 5 systems. They got 2.
Right.
We outside.
Outside.
Outside, boy.
We outside.
We ain't had no specialized training, no nothing. Hey,
But
you know what our specialized
you know
training
what the thing was?
Playing against the older players.
What I
That
That was
against the other neighborhood.
exactly.
What I
that was
see-
our specialized training.
What I see is different though is accountability amongst their peers.
Yeah.
Like, you know, me and your brother like this,
Yeah.
right? But we held each other accountable. We competed on and off the field. We could be in the same math class. I'm like, bro, what you got on the test?
Yeah.
That's holding your.
Yeah.
You
Right.
feel me? So like they're missing that part. Like I was afraid to miss school when I came through high school because that's where you needed to be.
Yes, sir.
If you miss school at Southeast, next man up.
Yes, sir, boy.
You might not touch the field again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But these kids,
important.
but people don't compete no more these days, man. They leave.
But
They
Guess
leave
what?
and go to the next school
Guess what?
because it's easier.
You don't.
I ain't gonna say it's
I
easy.
know you.
I'm not gonna say it's
Well, what
easier.
I'm saying, no, it's
a
easy.
lot of things that go like me. I'm definitely against like all this transfer shit. I'm against it. But
Not on 12
I
you
look
level.
at it. No,
Carry on.
I heard it was some plucking going on. Hey, B, I did hear some plucking going on that.
No, the reason
want to be real.
The reason
They
I said
Kevin Durant it. They go. Hey, they had a Kevin Durant coming up.
The reason I say it's easier now because when we came up, it was only 4 high schools, so it wasn't all that moving around. You couldn't move it around, but now so many high schools. If you ain't happy over here, you can always.
But here's
go to another high school.
Youth league starts that issue, right?
Right.
Your son starting over my son. I feel a certain type of way about that. I bounce around the 5 youth leagues, right? That's a parent decision, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now the kid is 14. You've created this beast,
Yep.
right? Now he want to go to, but guess what? He know more about why he want to move to that school than why you want to take him to a different youth league. He can say, bruh, I ain't going over there. They run wishbone. I play receiver. I need to be over there. Nah, you gonna stay there. How? Them 4 years is serious for him.
Right.
Them 9 years you moved around, that was all about you, bruh.
Yep. Yep.
So you create that beast. You know what I'm saying? So I tell kids, bruh, be selfish. Not disrespectful, but be selfish. If daddy ain't really on the same page you on and you want to do this, you got to lock in on what you want to do. Daddy done breathed out. He done did his.
Right.
Don't live through the kids, live for the kids.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, there it is. Hey,
Yes, sir.
So check this out, man. B, man, it was a pleasure, bro.
Can I talk my shit real quick before you get into all these
Yeah,
motherfucking
man, pop
commercial
your shit.
breaks and all that?
Pop your shit.
I don't know why we all grew up together, 33rd, Rogers Project, Avondale, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why it took 5 seasons for me. Tropicana, baby. East Braden, Regional Park, the pool. For me, 5 seasons. But I ain't letting y'all out that easy, bro. Like, what's up, man? Like, I seen y'all interview coaches and different things from different. They ain't even from here. Like, shit.
Pop your shit.
I might not get y'all enough views, but y'all had me feeling like Master P. Like, man, Louisiana ain't really messing with me. Let me go to Oakland. And then I start popping in Oakland. And then y'all be like, yo, y'all, you want to come to the show?
Hey, B.
Nah, answer that.
I'm gonna answer.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer from my perspective.
Y'all canceled on me one time too. Like my time wasn't important.
When we cancel,
Real.
I don't know.
I got the receipts.
Okay, yeah.
I got the receipts.
Go ahead, Greg.
Okay.
Put on the receipts, B.
I don't know
Reed.
about that.
Put on the
But B,
receipts.
hey B.
He like, now we got another guest. We're looking for views right now. I'm like, damn, bro. You know what my Rolodex look like?
Hey B.
I can put you in 50 states like this.
I can say
Go
this.
ahead, dog.
We slipped on that. No, I'm
Is
finna
that
be, no.
I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna
finish
be
before I
real.
accept the
I'm gonna
apology.
be
Go
real.
ahead.
No, I'm gonna be real because we have so many people come at us all the time about me come on the show, this person come on the show, that person come on the show. I just didn't think about it. Me personally, I didn't think about it.
Hakuna Matata.
Listen, no. But hey, I'm gonna get old school on you right now though. You might not came when we wanted you, but you right on time.
All
Right on time.
You right on time.
Hey, what the good book say?
You right on time, baby.
Because
But when you run to the Bible, I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
But B, just so you know, I did get word that we do have the most views right now, right here, for you.
A lot don't care who tell it.
Look it up. B, I got more shares about
A lot don't care who tell it. I'm at almost 9,000 families. You feel me? Like, that's what we touching. Like, we ain't even get into the academic part. You know what I'm saying? But
That's real, B, man.
it's big, man. Like, we gonna do some different things. Shark
tell you,
Tank
B.
coming soon.
Well, B, man, check this out, man. I wanna say, man, we appreciate you, man. But
I mean,
before we close this thing
really
out,
appreciate you, boy.
Before we close this thing out, man, we do this thing called shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we like to make sure that you able to just shout out anybody that you feel like you want to right now without going too deep.
Nah, I ain't.
God Bobby. We gonna start God
Oh,
Bobby.
yeah.
Example.
Yeah.
God Bobby, you got a shout out, baby. What we
I
got,
got a
baby?
shout out, man. You know, like I do it, man. I want to shout out to my family, my wife and kids, and to the whole 941. And a special shout out, man, to my boy, rest in peace, my boy Ray Allen, man.
Yes,
we gave
sir.
him, man,
Yes,
we gave
sir.
him a real homegoing service, man, this past Saturday, man. And rest in peace to my boy Ray Allen, baby.
There it is. Fabo, you got a shout out, baby?
Absolutely, no question. You know, this is my first show, so hey, I'm gonna shout out all them Washington girls: Angela Washington, Leilani Washington, and obviously my baby girl, Fallon Washington.
All right, that's what's up, baby. I want to give a shout out to just my family, man. And also, I want to make sure I give a special shout out to my sister-in-law who just passed. I'm sorry, her mom just passed, but I want to make sure she understands that, man. I'm thinking about you, and I love you to death. So I just want to give a special shout out to her and her family and make sure she knows that we have her in our thoughts. B.
I want to give a shout out to the Elite family. I want to give a shout out to my personal family and the whole east side of Braden for molding me, man, taking me through the mud, getting me right. And, hey, I'm going to keep it short and simple. Braden, man, 941, represent.
Hey, God Barber.
Talk
We
to
know
me.
we got our version of the hot seat, right?
Uh-oh.
Which we call on the record.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, y'all see you do it all. Like,
Hey,
air traffic
yeah.
control. I mean,
I'm like, I'm an open book. I don't plead the fifth on nothing.
Okay.
Y'all talking about me being on the hot seat?
well, it's not really the hot seat, but it's one of them on the record type things.
Bro, when I came here, I was on vinyl.
Ooh, so let's officially put you on there then.
All right.
So I want to ask you a question. Because Fabo talk a lot about his Jags, 12U Jags, right? And how special the 12U Jags are.
They are.
They special. But the way he talk, I would think that the 12U Jags in Orlando, Florida, that Fabian coaches, along with his other coaches, that are uniformed. I heard it so much tonight. Would you say that the Orlando Jags 12U team, and you've been in this league for,
We would have tapped their forehead. But go ahead, carry on.
is this the best team you saw, 12U team that you've ever seen in Florida League?
In Florida League, yes. But not the best 12U I've seen.
The fuck?
It's not the best 12U team that you ever seen.
My 12U.
Yeah, DEA beat
Hold-
us.
hold on, no,
DEA
no,
beat us
no.
in the national championship.
Who on the seat? Me, right?
You don't see.
Oh, okay. The Gators 2009 team with Justin Austin, Jeremiah Henderson, McKnight.
Blast that.
We touch them. We touch their forehead. Real spill.
Blast that.
We touch their forehead. Bruh. And listen, first of all,
Blast his 12U.
Fade, Deal, T Green. I brought Marshall to Little League. I don't run quarterback back and forth. We running, we moving. We getting snaps in. We getting reps in. Bruh, y'all was unscored on. Y'all did all that. Y'all did that. I ain't disrespecting that. But man asked me a question.
Right.
I'm worth 14 just standing over here.
Is that on the record?
That's what we talking for, right? I'm worth 14 points at the coin toss, bruh. Me. Because, see, here's the thing. The key to coaching, and I ain't knocking them, they coach, bruh. They coach. But, see, the key to coaching is putting kids in a position to be successful. I'm worth 14. Justin going to get me 7 because that's just Justin.
That's 21 points. We averaged
Oh,
everybody by
you
30.
averaged against another team, not us, right? McKnight, I'm the one who told McKnight he a receiver.
Calvin McKnight.
Huh? I got in a heated argument with his daddy. He was going to snatch him off my team. I said, bro, I'm trying to put your son in a place where he going to play the rest of his life. Pay homage. He had just scored 36 touchdowns as a running back.
But he best suited at receiver. You saw
Because I see it.
Manatee High School when he
that's a
played.
coaching eye.
But no, when the man at Manatee moved in the receiver, boy, he getting it in. And you going to act like we ain't had this argument a year ago?
So y'all beat us.
Man, we the reason asses go in the seats. See the difference in the mentality is this. I'm gonna tell you the mentality. My mentality is this. You say, who y'all play this week? I say, we don't play nobody. They play us. That's the mentality. So all y'all out here who using that, use it. Cause that should be the mentality, right?
Yeah.
We don't play nobody. They play us.
But I'll say this too now. Hey,
You was in high school in 2009, right?
This how
Was you in high school in 2009?
2009. I was in the league.
Oh,
The league, yeah.
exactly.
That was
My
already
point. My point. You didn't see us.
But I'll say this. This is what we thought of Florida Elite. We gonna play on Saturday. Then we gonna play a national team on Sunday. Because we know this is just practice
Okay.
on Saturday.
Check this out. Since can I put him on the hot seat?
Yes, sir.
Can I put him on the hot seat?
Come on, you
Can I
ain't
put him on the
make that 12 you.
Elite takeover.
My
Hey,
12 you.
Hey, check this out.
12 you.
Check this out. Did y'all go get Kevin Durant?
Yes, we did.
Cause why? Cause he beat y'all the year before.
But he wouldn't. No, not the week before.
The year before he
The
beat
year
y'all.
before. We ain't lose shit. in
Y'all,
Florida.
hey, they went and got Kevin Durant and the point guard.
We got Curry. We got them all.
Hey, Green. They said the portal was open. Hey, but Green, check this out. You don't heard it all, baby. Hey, B, we all had a great time with you tonight,
Yes,
man.
sir, B,
It was
man.
fun.
It's all love, man.
It was much needed, man. But,
Appreciate it, boy.
But what we do at Truth Be Told, man, because, you know, it's Fable side.
And it's the
Wait,
truth.
wait, no. It's Fable side, right? Then it's B Reed side,
And it's the truth.
and then it's us.
What I'm lying about?
Wait.
Let's finish.
It's us, baby.
Us, baby.
This is Truth Be Told.
Yes, sir.
But when you come to Truth Be Told, B Reed, you are officially on